Good morning, dear students. Today we are going to discuss the problem regarding the simple harmonic motion. Just all of you observe the problem. Uh, just read it carefully. The problem: a cam rotating clockwise with a uniform speed is to give the roller follower of the dia 20 mm dia 20 mm roller follower of 20 mm dia with the following motion: follower to move outwards through a distance of 30 mm during 120 degrees of the rotation, 120 degrees of the cam rotation, 12 for the 60 degrees of cam rotation, return to its initial position to 90 degrees of cam rotation, and remaining 12 is 90. The minimum radius of cam is 45 mm and the line of the stroke of the follower is offset 15 mm from the axis of the cam, and the displacement of the follower is to take place with the SHM on both outward and return strokes. Draw the cam profile. Draw the cam profile. From the problem description, you have to write the given values. All of you observe the given values. What they are given. So that is the roller. Which type of follower is there? First you have to identify the which type of follower it is. So that is the roller type of follower. So that roller radius is the our radius is 10 mm. Roller radius 10 mm. And base circle radius is 45 mm. 45 mm. And theta naught is the 120 and dwell is the 60 degrees and remaining the return stroke is the 90 degrees and remaining dwell is also 90 degrees. And what type of profile draw? Okay, what type of profile we have to draw? So that is the offset follower cam profile. Offset follower cam profile is there. So that offset value is also given 15 mm. 15 mm. So those are the given values are there. Now, which type of follower motion it is? So that already said in our problem, that is SHM, outward and return stroke. Outstroke and return stroke both are following to the SHM motion. So you should retrieve the displacement diagram of SHM motion. So that is the okay. For construction of displacement diagram, first you have to draw the one horizontal line. Before going to draw the that value, so take the scale. That scale equals to 2 degrees equals to 1 mm. For example, 2 degrees equals to 1 mm. So that is the our scale. Just take the scale. X-axis only. 2 degrees equals to 1 mm. So the total angular displacement value is the 360 degrees. So that means you have to draw the 180 mm length of the line. Just you have to draw the 180 mm length of the line. So that is the 180 mm. Just you have to draw up to our A to B. Length is okay up to our last. So the total horizontal line is the 180 mm. In this, outstroke period is 120 is there. So 120 means stroke, dwell period and return stroke and remaining dwell. So from the A position, you have to set up our outstroke value. So that outstroke is 120 degrees is there. So just you have to specify that 60 mm length, 60 mm length. And later dwell is 60 degrees. That means 30 mm gap between the 30 mm. And later 90 degrees is there. So that value is the 45 mm. 45 mm. And remaining 12 is also 45 mm. So those are the values are there. So now you have to draw the vertical line. So that is the that vertical portion. So that vertical portion is that depends upon the stroke value. So that stroke is how much? 30 mm. So just you have to draw the 30 mm line. And now you have to specify the mid of the our vertical portion, vertical line, and draw the semicircle with the radius of our yes, with the radius of s by 2. So now draw the this one semicircle, and the semicircle portion is divided into even number of equal parts. So that is let us say 6 parts. So that means each part value is the 30 degrees: 30, 60, 90, 120, 150, 180. And similarly to make the outstroke period and return stroke period. So that means outstroke value is the 60 mm is there, and 60 by 6. So that means 10 mm, each one 10 mm. Just divide the portion. Just divide the portion. And later return stroke is the 45 mm is there. 45 by 6. 45 by 6. So just that is the 7.5 something. So you have to divide the return stroke also. Now you have to draw the vertical lines of our divisional points. Vertical lines of our divisional line. Okay. Now you have to construct a rectangular box with the help of horizontal line, with the help of horizontal portion and our vertical portion. So later you have to draw the vertical lines of our divisional points. So just draw the so of our outstroke period and our return stroke period, both are. Then you have to draw the horizontal projections of our semicircle divisional points. Semicircle of the divisional points. So just you have to draw the horizontal projections. Then you have to identify the intersection of, okay, now give the numbering 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And similarly to give the our semicircle portion also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now you have to observe and mark the points of 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5 and 6, 6. And similarly to make 6, 6, 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. So just mark the points. And now give the curve through the marking points. Just give the curve. So that is generated nearly to parabolic curve. Parabolic curve. So now give the representation 1A, B, C, D, E, F. And return stroke also make the same thing, G, H, I, J, K, L. Okay. So that is the construction of our displacement diagram for our SHM motion. In this, they may also give you another way. That is the outstroke portion is also follows the one type of motion, and return stroke is also follows the another type of motion. So let us take the what type. For example, our outstroke period follows the our simple harmonic motion, and our return stroke period follows with the uniform acceleration and retardation motion. So then what we do? So that means what the procedure we have done, so that procedure only apply for our this portion up to our outstroke, and return stroke is varying. So that return stroke is just varying. So that is the what is the construction, what is the procedure is there for construction of displacement diagram. So that procedure you have to apply in our return stroke period. Okay, so that is the very important. So and outstroke and return stroke is also calling as ascent portion and descent portion, whatever it may be, they may also call it. Did you understand our displacement diagram for our simple harmonic motion? Is it clear now? Now going to see the our cam profile. Our cam profile. Just you will see that so just you have to take the one horizontal line and our one horizontal line and choose a point that is started with O, and now draw the one circle. So that circle is the base circle with the radius of 45 mm, with the radius of 45 mm. So what is the circle is there? So this is the base circle. Okay, so first you have to draw the base circle. Later you have to draw the another circle inside. So that circle is offset circle. So that offset circle radius is 15 mm, 15 mm. So just you have to draw the offset circle, and this is the base circle. And later from the offset circle you have to draw the one vertical line, and place it the roller follower at the edge of base circle, at the edge of base circle, at the edge of base circle. Just you have to place it. This is the roller follower itself. And then you have to join the O to A. So this trace point is there. Roller is also having the center. So that is considered as the P. So let us take P. So just join the both the values. Join the both the values. And now to draw the, just take the compass and draw the another circle with the radius of OP, with the radius of OP. The radius of OP. So that circle is calling as prime circle. That circle is prime circle. Now you have to divide the our portion. So if they not mention the type of uh, directional rotational direction, if they not mention the rotational direction, so then you have to take the clockwise direction. The cam is rotating clockwise direction. In this, when they are mentioned, when they are considered as the clockwise type of rotation is there of our cam, so then you have to divide the portion in our left side. So left side portion. So just take the protractor and place it to the, okay, place it to the OP line. O as a center of the our protractor, O as the center of the protractor, and now you have to mention the our outstroke period, that is the our 120 degrees. Okay, you have to divide the prime circle, so that is the 120 degrees and 60 degrees and our 90 degrees and our 90 degrees. So and similarly to make our 120 degrees is also dividing into the 6 parts. So that is the each one part is the 20 degrees. So that is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And similarly to make 5, 4, 3, so 6 parts. So now give the numbering. Now give the numbering. So later you have to draw the tangential lines of the offset circle, and the tangential line is also passes through the our divisional points, passes through the divisional points. So that is the, so these are the divisional points. So this one is So this way we have to divide. So when they are when they have drawn the our divisional, when they have drawn the tangential lines through the divisional points, now you are going to see the displacement diagram and take the compass and arrange the distance of 1a and cut the arc on our 1 a line. So that is the cut the arc 1a, and from the 2b and 3c, so 4d and 5e, so and 6f. So what the uh, okay marking points? So these all are the marking points. These all are the marking points. So now similar way our return stroke also. Similar way our return stroke also. Now join the our curve. So what the curve is generated here? This curve is just all of you observe that this curve is pitch curve. This curve is pitch curve. Pitch curve. But we have to draw the cam profile. So how to get the cam profile? So that is very simple. When you have to when you have drawn the our pitch curve, then you have to take the radius of the our roller, radius of the roller value to the compass, and cut the arcs. Cut the arcs from our recent arc points. So that is the what we are getting the recent symbols A, B, C, D. So up to their bottom side. Now we have to give the bottom side. Bottom side, you have to cut it the points are 5 mm gap. 10 mm gap. Just you have to take the 10 mm on a first line division from the arc to bottom side. Arc to bottom. So this is the arc to bottom. Now you have to generate the another curve. So that is drawn by the our base circle. That is drawn by the base circle. That is generated by the base circle. So this curve is cam profile. Cam profile. Do you understand? Please respond. Is it clear? Is it clear? Radial follower cam profile. Just observe that. Radial follower cam profile. So first you have to draw the one horizontal line and vertical line. So then you have to specify the O with the O point, O as a center. And now draw the circle. Now draw the base circle with the radius of 45 mm. With the radius of 45 mm. And now you have to place it the roller follower. So that roller radius is how much? 10 mm. So just you have to draw the roller. Just you have to specify the roller. And in this center of the roller is there. So just take the compass and arrange the distance of, okay, this is that center is considered the P. That center is considered the P. So take the compass and arrange the distance of OP and draw the another circle. Draw the another circle. Draw the another circle. That circle is the prime circle. So now you have to divide the our portions. You have to divide the our this portion. So that is the cam is rotating clockwise direction. So you have to divide the portion from the, okay, of the our left side. So that is the our outstroke period is 120 degrees and our dwell period is 60 degrees and remaining return stroke is 90 degrees and remaining dwell is 90 degrees. So when you have to specify, okay, when you have to divide, so then again divide the our outstroke period and our dwell period and our return stroke periods. So that is the each one value is the 20. So just divide the, okay, just divide the lines. Divide the lines. And now give the numbering 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And similarly to make our return stroke also. That is the so 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So now go to the displacement diagram and take the compass and arrange the distance of 1A and cut the arc from 1 to, okay, one of our divisional line. So that is the A is there. So B is there, C is there, D is there, E is there, and F is there. And similarly to make the same procedure. Same procedure. And now generate the curve through the marking points. So what we generated here, that is calling as that curve is calling as pitch curve. That curve is calling as pitch curve. But we want to draw the cam profile. So simply to take the procedure, that is our what is the radius of roller is there. Just you have to, okay, arrange that radius of roller to the compass and cut the arc from our A, B, C, D, E, F, from our A to our, while you may not have the compass, that may also done with the help of our scale. Just below, okay, just 10 mm below to the A and B, C. So just you have to mark on the points C, D, E, F. So again you will construct the another curve with the help of base circle. So this is the cam profile. Is it clear? Just all of you draw this okay, this diagram, cam profiles. So that is the radial follower cam profile and another one is the offset follower cam profile. And you may not mention the procedure of the cam profile. So just you have to try it enough. Is it clear? Any queries? Now next problem, all of you observe the next problem. Read it carefully. The cam is to give the following motion to a knife edge follower. So that is to raise the follower through 30 mm with uniform acceleration and retardation during the 120 degrees, uh, and dwell for the next 30 degrees of cam rotation, and to lower the follower with the SHM during the 90 degrees of the cam rotation, and the remaining is the remaining dwell is there. So the cam has a minimum radius of 30 mm and rotates counterclockwise at a uniform speed of 800 rpm. Draw the profile of the cam if the line of the stroke of the follower passes through the axis of the camshaft. And also draw the displacement, velocity and acceleration diagrams for the motion of the follower for one complete revolution of the cam indicating main values. So from the problem description, you have to write the given values. That is the S equals to 30 mm and RC. So that is the radius of base circle radius 30 mm. Again, that is also 30. And ascent portion or outstroke is 120, dwell is 30 degrees, and return stroke is 90, and remaining dwell is uh, 150 nearly. Sorry, 120. So those are the values are there, and N is the 800 RPM, and so that is the 120 RPM. So the remaining dwell is 120 RPM. Sorry, 120 degrees. So those are the values are there. Just observe that. So in this, they are mentioned the two types of follower motions. So for ascent portion is follows the one type of follower motion, and descent portion is follows with the another type of motion. So that is the, just observe that. So in our displacement diagram, first we have to draw the displacement diagram. So uh, for draw the our displacement diagram, you have to retrieve the our uniform acceleration retardation motion of the displacement diagram and our simple harmonic motion. Both are required. So for ascent portion, so you have to follow the procedure. For ascent is uniform acceleration and retardation, and descent portion is SHM. So for construction of this one, so first you have to take the scale. So that is 2 degrees equals to 1 mm. 2 degrees equals to 1 mm. 2 degrees equals to 1 mm. So just draw the one horizontal line. So that is the 180 mm. 180 mm. So that's mean the why that why, because the total angular displacement value is the 360 degrees. So that means 180 mm is required. So 180 mm is there. In this, in our line, first you have to place it the our outstroke period. Outstroke is the our 120 degrees. That means 60 mm length. And later, dwell period is 30 degrees. 30 degrees means 15 mm length. And our remaining return stroke is 90 degrees. That means 45 mm. And remaining dwell is the 120 degrees. So they may not include here, but it is also there. It is also there. That is the our outstroke dwell and return strokes. Later, vertical portion value is the our stroke length. So stroke length is the 30. Stroke length is 30. Now generate a rectangular block. Generate a rectangular block. Rectangular block. Now divide the our outstroke period, dwell period, and return stroke period, and remaining dwell is there. In this, first we have to divide the our outstroke period into even number of equal parts. So let us say the 6 parts. So that is the 90 by 6. Each part is the 15. Sorry, 60 by 60 by 6. Each part value is the 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give the numbering and draw the vertical lines. So draw the vertical lines. Just draw the vertical lines. And dwell period, okay, leave it. And return stroke period. Return stroke is also dividing into the 6 number of equal parts. So that is the 45 mm is there. 45 by 6. Each part value is the 7.5 mm. So just divide the parts. So that is the our another okay, they are also given the numbering is different. That is the 7, 8, 9, 10 up to 12. That is there. Later, uniform acceleration and retardation for our ascent portion. So for construction of our displacement diagram, so that is the you have to take the mid of the stroke. So mid of the stroke value. So that is the third one is the mid of the stroke. So that mid of the stroke vertical portion, that mid of the stroke vertical portion is dividing it into even number of equal parts. So 30 is there, 30 by 6. So that is the each part value is the 5 mm. Just divide it. And later, beginning of the stroke is 3 values are okay. So this is also 6 values are there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And from the beginning of the stroke, you have to connect it 3 values, and at the end of the stroke you have to connect it the 3 values. Just join the 3 values. So that is the 1 1 is there, and 1 2 1 3, and our 6 6. Okay, when we are dividing of the particular portion, when you are dividing the particular portion, so now join the those lines. Just okay, join the lines. So now you have to observe that where the intersection of 1 1 2 2 3 3 4 4 5 5 6 6. Just mark on it. Just mark on it. Just mark on it. And now join the curve. Now join the curve. This is the procedure for uniform acceleration and retardation motion, isn't it? Now, simple harmonic motion for our descent portion. So that is the vertical lines already there. And now at the this portion at the this end, okay, you have to draw the one semicircle with the radius of s by 2, and that semicircle is also dividing into the 6 parts. And now draw the horizontal lines to the our descent portion. Just draw the horizontal lines to the descent portion. And where the intersection of our 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, 11, 11, 12, 12. So just you have to mark on it and draw the curve. Draw the curve. Now draw the curve. And you can also give the special representation for this curve. So that is the 1A, 2B, 3C, 4D, 5E, 6E, okay, 5E, 6F, and 6G, 7H, 8I, 8I, 9J, K, 10K, 11L. So that representation is also given here. And now going to draw the our radial follower cam profile. So for that, already they should mention it is rotating counterclockwise direction. So that means right side portion is also dividing. So first you have to draw the one horizontal line and draw the one vertical axis line, and just you have to take the point of O and now place it our follower. So that follower is knife edge. So just you have to draw it, and O is there, and this is taken as the P. This is taken as the P. Contact at the base circle point is the P. Now take the protractor and place it the okay OP line and divide the our portion. So that is the 120 degrees and 30 degrees and 90 degrees. Just you have to divide it. So that is the this place, our base circle place. And now similarly to divide the even number of equal parts of the our outstroke and return stroke periods. So that is the 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120. And here 90 is there, 90 by 6, 15, 30, 45, 60, 75, 90. So that way you have to divide it and give the numbering and draw the divisional lines. Okay, now we have to draw the that lines, divisional lines. Just you have to draw it, and now you have to take the compass and arrange the okay distance of 1a. So in our displacement diagram, just okay, arrange the distance 1a and cut the arc of our first divisional line. Cut the arc of first divisional line. And 2b, 3c, 4d, 5e, 6f, and 6g, 7h, 8i, and 9k, 10l. So that is the way is there. And now you have to draw the okay. So these are the marking points. Now you have to generate the curve through marking points. Through marking points. So here we have the only direct pitch curve. Sorry, cam profile. This curve is calling as cam profile. So, but when we take the our roller type of follower, we may also generate the two curves. That is the pitch curve, letter cam profile. So, but in this, we have the only one curve is generated. That curve directly to generate the our cam profile. That curve is cam profile. Is it clear? Is it clear? Now, uh, stopping up. So that is the N is there. That is the 840 RPM. And just find out the omega value. Just find out the omega value. Find out the omega. So that is the 88 radian per second. And in this, two formulas are required. So that is the for our outstroke period is for our outstroke is uniform acceleration and retardation formulas. For our return stroke, simple harmonic motion formulas. That is the velocity during the outstroke formula is, just observe that, 2 omega s by theta naught. So Vmax equals to 2 omega s by theta naught. But they are changing the symbols here. No need to worry about of that. 2 omega s by theta naught. So that is there. And Vmax for outstroke and return stroke pi omega s by theta naught, pi omega s by theta naught. And similarly, to take the our velocity acceleration during the outstroke period is 4 omega square s by theta naught square, and for return stroke is pi square omega square s by 2 theta naught square. So two formulas are required. So when you have to find out those values, then you have to draw the that velocity and acceleration diagrams also. So for taking the uniform acceleration and retardation, velocity is represented with the triangle formula, triangle format, and in this parabolic curve. In our written stroke, so parabolic curve. And the acceleration is also represented this type, and in this, this is the way is there.